welcome back to another edition of the labs. So in this lab, I'll be focusing on Azure resource locks. We're going to be demonstrating Azure resource locks by applying delete and read only locks at both the resource groups and the resource group scope. And from that, I'm going to show what you can and can't do. So the first things first is we're going to go to resource groups and we're going to create a resource group. So in this resource group, I'm going to name it, let's see, RG lock lab 1. And I'm going to go to view and create. And I'm going to create it. So the first things first, when this resource group is being created right now, while it's being created, I'm going to go to locks and I'm going to go to add. I'm going to talk about the two different locks right here, read only and delete. So read only is essentially you can't modify anything within the resource group because it's read only. Whereas delete, you can modify stuff within there, but you can't delete stuff. And locks are inherited down. Let's just say if the lock is set at the resource group level, it inherits down to the resources as well, and you cannot delete within there. So yes, so I'm gonna, let's see, we're gonna say resource group lock. It will hit OK. So now I'm gonna show you, for example, let's see, I set a lock here, so I'm gonna try to delete it. You're gonna see it's gonna deny it. See, the resource group RG lock lab 1 is locked and can't be deleted. Now, since locks are inherited, I'm going to create a container very fast. Well, I'll create a storage account. Very simple. All right, create. Fake storage. 2. Review and create. And we're going to create this. And what it's going to show you is how locks are inherited down. So if I try to delete this, if I try to delete this storage container or storage account, it won't be deleted because the lock was set at the resource group level. It's currently loading at the moment. Alrighty, so it's just created. So now, if I go and try to delete, well, I'll go to the resource first. All right, go to the resource and I tried to delete. You're gonna see right here at the bottom it says, I'll move my face. At the bottom it says, fake storage can't be deleted because this resource or its parent has a delete lock on it. Delete locks must be removed before the resource can be deleted. So as you can see right there, it has locks are inherited down. Now, however, let's say I want to change this lock that I set on the resource group. Resource group 1, locks. I'll edit it. And I want to change to read only now. Alrighty, so it's a read only lock. So if I want to create a new storage account, it won't create. We'll just say happy dance. Excuse the spelling right there. And you see it says a validation error. The scope, skip around resource group lock, cannot perform write options because of the following scopes are locked. And the reason why it's locked is because I just applied a read only lock, so I can't modify nor add anything in there. Now, however, since I just showed you all that, I'm going to take this lock off now, off the resource group. I'm going to delete it, and then I'm going to apply a lock at the resource level. So I go inside here, fake storage. So now, if I want to see settings, lock, I can apply a lock at this resource, and I'll say delete for the time being. Let's see, lock name HAB I just say that for the time being, and I apply a lock here. So what that does is I can't delete this lock that is right here in this resource. So if I want to delete this storage account, it says fake storage 22 can't be deleted because this resource or parent has locks that must be removed first. So basically, overall in this lab was intended to show you all how locks happen and why you should have them. And I'll just reflect on that really fast. So locks are essential in critical environments because you want to make sure that nothing is deleted by accident. And if something needs to be deleted, you make sure you put a note in there to contact an important person. The reason why you need that is because something could be the backbone of a critical infrastructure, and locks are essential for having like an extra layer of protection. You don't want anything to go wrong or something to bring down a whole organization. You can set locks at the resource group level. You can set locks at the resource specifically as well. The other thing is read only and cannot delete locks. You have to use make sure, depending on the environment that you're in, set your read only locks. Maybe it's something like a compliance department and people need to go over there. You want to make sure they are not able to modify anything, so you apply that read only lock. Whereas like the delete lock, if something was to be deleted or an important piece of the infrastructure, you want to make sure it's not deleted. And to sum everything up, locks are essential. And thank you all for watching this lab, and I hope you all have a great one.